And here we go.
Okay, thank you. Our mission. Helping Parents Heal is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents to become shining light parents by providing support and resources to aid in the healing process. We go a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and evidence for the afterlife in a non-dogmatic way. Affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and allow for an open dialogue. Attendance today at the Helping Parents Heal meeting is voluntary, and we are here for the benefit of learning from and sharing with other parents whose child has passed away. It is understood that our discussions are intended to be confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. However, these Zoom meetings are very helpful to parents all around the world, and they are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members who are not able to join live can also watch. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers to allow parents to be informed about the many possible ways to heal, to connect with their children, and to learn about the afterlife. The views expressed by our guests do not necessarily reflect those of Helping Parents Heal, and we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. So it is such an honor to welcome Becky Hesseltine this evening. Becky is an evidential medium, intuitive healer, and she's an author. She's a certified medium through Mark Ireland, and she is a loved provider for Helping Parents Heal. She writes in her bio that being an evidential medium means she has the honor of connecting with our loved ones in the spirit world and giving evidence of who they were on this physical plane so that you can receive a knowing that their survival surpasses their physical death. So without further ado, Becky, I'm going to turn it over to you, and thank you again so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. And this is such sacred space. So thank you so much for allowing me to share in this experience with you all. And yes, I'm in Eagle, Colorado. It's a little mountain town outside of Vail. So if you're ever in the area, please let me know. I'd love to see you in person. But for this evening, we are here over Zoom, and what a great opportunity it is to share in this experience all together. And I will just share about what we'll be doing this evening. I'll be giving mediumship readings, and what that is I connect with loved ones in spirit, and I'll share specific pieces of information about them for one of you. And I like to share a little bit about how I experience this. Is I believe that there's a loving intelligence that is holding this space for us this evening. And that loving intelligence is holding all of us, you, me, and your loved ones in spirit. And I want to invite you to be in the experience together. And within that experience, what I do is I allow that loving intelligence to move my awareness to the spirit world and to individuals in the spirit world. So I'll be understanding a specific individual, and I'll be sharing pieces of information about them that one of you would know. And so your job is to listen and also acknowledge if this is for you. And I believe how that goes is through the chat feature, and you write in that you believe this is for you, and we'll go from there. And then when we're connecting, if you don't mind just sharing a yes or no, and what I'll do is I'll be sharing their message, their story, whatever it is that needs to be shared. And your job is to validate those pieces with a yes or a no. And if you could validate those things verbally, that would be really wonderful. So I could hear it. And also everybody else knows and is able to share in the experience with you too by those verbal yeses or nos. And if it's a no, don't be afraid to say it, because that's my cue that I need to understand my experience and articulate it in a different way. And this is spirit communication happening in real time. So I have no plans. I just move my awareness and we share an experience. So I'm honored to be here, and I am also sharing my love to each and every one of you now, and especially as we enter the holiday season. And anyway, if I could give you all a hug right now, I would. And but for now, we could feel that hug with our hearts. And so I don't know if anybody has any questions, but we'll start out with a breathing exercise, because like I said, I want to invite you into this experience. I want you to be in the experience with me. It's one thing to look at a screen and see somebody talk, and it's another to be in the experience. So I invite you here. And even though those who are listening to the recording, this applies to you as well. This loving intelligence holds no time and space. And I also, like I said, in this loving intelligence, we have your loved ones in spirit. Allow for that connection with your beautiful loved ones. Allow for that peripheral conversation to be had now with our time together and after as well. So, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll start. And if you feel comfortable with it, I invite you to gently close your eyes and take a deep breath in and let go of your day, let go of your week, let go of all the moments that occurred up until now. Breathing in, inviting yourself here. And letting go on the exhale. And now on this next exhale, imagine moving your awareness out of your mind and into your heart, and exhaling out through your heart. And inhaling from your heart, imagining you could breathe in and out through your beautiful heart. Inviting yourself here in this sacred, beautiful, loving space. Breathing and receiving that love through your heart. Breathing out, opening your heart a little bit more. Breathing in this beautiful love. And breathing out. And imagining all your beautiful loved ones surrounding you and holding you. Breathe in their love that they're sharing with you. And breathe out your love for them. Breathing in this beautiful love. And breathing out yours. You can stay here with a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, you could gently open your eyes, but maintaining your awareness in your beautiful heart space. Good. And that breathing exercise is here for you. You could come back to it at any time. It's just a breath away and you're connected. So thanks for letting me share that with you. Yes. So I'll go ahead and start, okay? And I'm gonna start with oh wow, I feel a lot of love in the room here. It's really, really potent and powerful, and I know you could feel it too. It's so special, and it's amazing that you get to experience this in community with each other. Anyway, so I'm gonna go with the male in spirit that I'm feeling, and with him, I sense, would you understand a male in spirit who would have had a form of Down syndrome? Can anybody take a male in spirit, I feel son, who would have had Down syndrome? Okay, so we have Kathy.
She's writing it in the chat. She's writing it.
Oh, okay, she's writing that.
Yes.
Evidence. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and put that in the, if this is for you, if you understand this information.
It's interesting because I do know of some parents who are in the group. They're
Okay.
not on this evening who do
Okay.
have children who do have
Okay.
son with Down syndrome. So
Okay. And if you are here in the group and you're like, oh my goodness, I think this is for me, go ahead and just put in the chat and we'll see how it unfolds. Okay. A living grandson. Okay. This is loved ones in spirit. But let's see. Anybody else feel brave? Can share. Okay. Okay. But Irene, you know of a few.
yes, they're not on the
feeling-
meeting this evening, but
Okay.
they are in the group and they are active in the group. So
Okay, so
they might be hanging around also.
So if I were to share these bits of information, would you be able to pass on or be able to know the about this individual? If I were to
don't
share
know.
pieces.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
sure. I try to know as many of the kids as I can, but we have almost
Sure.
20,000 now. So
Okay. Okay. All right. So a living grandson with Down syndrome. All right. So I'll just share what I'm understanding about him, and maybe you could share with your friend. And so I just feel this this sweet male. I feel that he was somebody who would have been just light up everybody's world just by his sparkle that he had. And I understand he also has a sister that and he was her inspiration, and I just have to share this. So so anyway, he's here, and I would love to connect him with his parents at a different time.
okay.
But yes, that's what I'm understanding about him.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And if that made sense to anybody in the group, please share either now or after if you're more comfortable with that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go now with the female that I have here in spirit, and you would have known her to be a cheerleader. She would have been a cheerleader, and okay, female, yes, female cheerleader, and this would be your daughter. I understand this. Okay.
Can anybody take that? Please put it in the chat.
What
Okay.
age? She's showing me that she was a cheerleader, and she would have been very active in dance. So So I just allow, okay, so
Betsy's saying that her
Did
Skylar
ballet.
was team mascot for girls basketball.
okay, okay, so, oh yeah,
She
that's
did
Kathy again.
ballet.
Okay, so Betsy, you have your Skylar, and she was the team mascot for the girls basketball, and she would have been like a cheerleader, right? Skylar.
Betsy, was she? If you could put that in the chat and then.
Betsy. Okay, so Candy says daughter was a cheerleader when she was younger and a dance teacher as an adult. Okay, this feels, because yes, so Candy, can you unmute yourself, please?
I'll unmute. I have to ask her to unmute.
Okay.
Okay, Candy, you want to speak, please? Hi, Candy.
Hi.
There she is.
Okay, Candy. Okay, yay. Let's just see how this unfolds, okay?
All right.
Um,
Okay.
So I get daughter and female. I know she was a cheerleader. You would know her to be a cheerleader, right? And she was really, really passionate about cheer. And she would be practicing all the time. And I keep seeing her uniform. I know that you would still have her uniform. Is that right?
I have mine.
Oh, you were a cheerleader too. Nice.
And, it's so funny. I probably
Okay.
do have hers,
Okay.
but I definitely have mine. It's probably hanging in the closet.
Yeah, but I get I get that she's very serious about cheer, and she also about dance. Like she's very in like gymnastics and things like that. Like I get her being very athletic in that way. Yes, and I also know that she would be like somebody who would have no problem speaking up and speaking out and being very vocal and excited and fun. Would you understand that about her too?
For sure. Yes.
Yeah. And I also get that she is somebody who's very passionate. And when she has a goal, she wants to accomplish it. And I get her goals were outside of academics. Does that make sense? Like she likes to have fun, right?
That's true.
Okay. And I get that she is somebody who just wants to make everybody happy, like always brightening up people's day. But I get that when she was going down that route of kind of just doing like kind of being impulsive. Do you understand being impulsive? It may not have been so cheerful for you. So she's acknowledging that. Is that right? But I get that she's here, she's coming to you, and she wants to uplift you. She wants to give you that nudge to continue to do your passions and to get out and get active and socialize. I guess she would love to be with her friends and always busy, right? And she's just giving you that push and that nudge to do that. And that's neat that you also have your uniform too, if you want to put that back on and see how it goes. But
I don't think it fits.
but I get that she's here and she's bringing a lot of upliftment and laughter, and she wants to bring that back in the home.
Thank
and
you.
to remember this side of her, this fun side of her. So I'll leave you with that.
Thank you.
And,
That's beautiful.
I also know she's not gonna go yet. She's not ever gonna go, by the way. She's always with you. But I know with the dance, I know that she would have had photography done with her dance, and you would have that on the wall, like her dance pictures, or one in particular. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And it's professionally done. And
Mhm.
and I get that, like, I just have to share that. I get that she's around and she has no problem making her presence known in your home too. Um, so
Yeah.
and keep enjoying all of those signs and nudges.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Thank you, Becky. I knew she would love you. So doesn't
Oh.
surprise me. I'm like, my
Oh.
daughter's gonna love her. Thank you very much. That makes me feel
Oh.
really happy. I appreciate
Oh.
that so much.
It's her. It's
Okay.
all her. Yes. Thanks for sharing her with me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Lots of love.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. So I understand a male in spirit who would have been okay. I feel this male, totally different personality than Candy's daughter. But I get that he, I want to say an engineer. I get an engineer. And I'll just throw it out there. Can anybody take a son in spirit who is an engineer?
No one yet.
Okay.
No, someone, iPhone just said me. Okay.
Okay. All right, iPhone. So male in spirit, engineer. Where are you?
Okay, there's 5 or 6 people that have iPhone as their
Okay.
profile.
Setting
So
engineering. Okay, so the specific type of engineering, I'm getting civil engineering.
okay.
So who can take that in particular? Can somebody take that? Civil engineering.
Bobby just said civil.
Okay. Okay, can you unmute yourself?
Sure. I have to unmute her. I have to ask her to unmute.
I've just asked her to.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Bobby. Can you speak, please?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
There you are.
Bobby, hi. So you
Hi.
could take male in spirit, civil
Yes.
engineer. Is this your son?
Yes.
Okay. And you would understand that he was in the profession. This is what he was doing.
He was, well, my son was studying it and
Mhm.
he was going to do an internship before he died, but
Okay.
he was in college studying it.
Okay. Okay. Civil engineering. And then so he was studying it. And then Lucy in the chat says yes as well. Could you unmute too? And we'll just see who's who. Where do we
Okay.
go? Okay.
All right. I've asked her to unmute. Hi, Lucy.
Hi Becky, how are you?
Hi. Hi,
Jean,
Lucy.
and hi to, is that Lynn who was Bobby? I'm sorry, how are you?
Bobby.
Oh, yes,
Hi.
Bobby.
So you
son
two have
also-
civil
Hi.
engineer sons. Yes?
So he was also studying. He did 2 years
Okay.
of engineering at Virginia Military Institute.
Okay.
In Virginia.
Okay. So both was studying. Okay. And the specifics was civil engineering, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, let's just see how this unfolds. Would you also understand his personality being the opposite of Candy's daughter? Like, we're a little more not so vocal, a little bit more like very particular about the words that he would use. And would you understand that about your son? Bobby?
Yes.
Yes. And
So-
Lucy?
Well, Bobby was a songwriter, so he was very deliberate about his words.
Okay. Okay.
So
So,
was a songwriter too.
Oh, hey, Bobby.
oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's just see. And is there anybody else who wants to join this conversation here? Engineering majors, okay. I'm just making sure we're not leaving anybody else out who this might apply to. So, okay, so we have Sun and Spirit, civil engineering, and I get that he would be very methodical about his education and the route that he wanted to take. Like, I get that he always knew that he wanted to be an engineer and was on his road, I get, as even a young boy. Would you understand that, Bobby and Lucy?
Yes.
Well, and I pushed him to want to be an engineer, so I think it might be more Bobby then. So I don't-
Okay. Let's just continue. And so Bobby, you could take Sun and Spirit, civil engineer, or studying to be a civil engineer, always wanted to be an engineer ever since he was little. And I get him being like just making all of the his toys and just really being a natural about it, right, Bobby? Do you understand that? Yeah. But I do get that he would have been calculated when he grew up to be an older age, more calculated with his words, and have like a poise about him. Does that
Yeah.
make sense? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And I get he's
Big words.
what's that?
Use big words.
Big words. Okay. So, oh boy, and I'm his medium. I hope I can do him justice. But I get that he just feels really proud that that you're his mom, because you supported him with his creations. I get he was, as a little one, always creating, always making, always crafting. Is that right? And I get that he knew that he can do it, and you would have always shown up for him and supported him in this endeavor.
Yes.
Do you understand that? And I get him, like you said, he's in college. I get that you would have gone with him to his college. You would have spent time just you and him. You have a memory of that?
Yes.
And I get that that it was just you and him. It's like you two have a special bond, you and him. Yeah. And
Yes.
are you a single mother? Were you a single mother with him?
No, but my husband traveled.
Okay. Yeah. But I get like it's you and him a lot, and like you are in go to take him to college, and you two have a memory of that, and he's just sharing how grateful he is of you. And would I be right to say that you are looking to do some remodeling in your house or some changes in your house
Yes.
that you need a civil engineer for?
Yes.
Okay. Is it an addition? Are you making an addition, or?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And so he's here to help you and finding the right people to help you with this project of yours. So he's here and he loves you, and ask and you shall receive. I get that he also was very protective of you, and like and you're protective of him, but he wants to help you. Like he's available to help you. And so yeah, and I leave you with him. And yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you
good
so
luck.
much. I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. And then best of luck with your home project. And
Thank you.
and you guys get to do this together. Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you, Becky. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I was gonna take a drink of water. Okay, so I feel daughter in spirit, and we're getting a lot of professions this evening. I feel like a florist, like she's a florist. So somebody take a daughter in spirit who would have been a florist.
Okay. Is there anything else, Becky? I mean, would
I have more things coming, but I don't want to say too much
okay.
at once. But okay, so
No one's taken it so far.
okay, so a daughter who's a florist. Okay, so if I'm not understanding the florist right, I get this is something that you two would do together. These flower arrangements, and it feels like for weddings. So I don't know if somebody has maybe a wedding planner. I feel these flowers are for weddings.
Mhm. Can anyone take that? Flower arrangements, possibly for a wedding. No, nothing so far.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm just waiting. I know somebody can take this.
Okay.
So I feel daughter in spirit, and okay, can anybody take daughter in spirit that you would have enjoyed? Oh, she wanted to be an event planner. So your daughter enjoyed when you brought flowers home, and she wanted to be an event planner. I feel like this is something you would have done together. My daughter's wedding with flowers. Okay, so Betsy, can you unmute yourself?
I will unmute Betsy.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Hi, Betsy.
And if anybody
Hi,
else, okay, where are you?
can you hear
There's-
me?
There you are, Betsy. Hi, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, hi.
Scanning. Okay, so yes, I feel daughter in spirit, and I got flowers, and I feel like you guys have worked to would have chosen them together, gone together to look at the
Yep.
flowers for the wedding.
We were trying to get the flowers for the wedding together, yes.
Okay, thank you. And I really feel drawn to you, Betsy. Wow, I feel the emotion with her. I feel like you and I are best friends. Yes, you're my mother, but you're my best friend. Do you understand
Aw.
that?
Yes,
And I get that we did everything together, and
we did.
yeah, and I get even her trying on her dress with you. Is that right? I get, or dress shopping. You did all
She
the
did the
wedding
dress
stuff.
shopping. It was my other daughter that got married, but she was
Okay.
she was a flower girl, or would have been a flower girl.
Oh, good. And she would have had a say in which flowers would have been part of the bouquet.
Yes, yes.
She likes daisies.
Yes, she loves daisies.
Yeah, and I get that there's daisies everywhere you see. Is that right?
Yeah,
After
my
she's
whole yard's
passed.
filled with them.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I feel like she's this just this fairy, just this beautiful light, this beautiful girl. And she comes with so much love, and I get that. So she passed before the wedding.
Yes,
And I know that during the wedding there was a way to have a memory of her there.
yes,
And I know that had to do with the flowers.
yes,
Yeah, and I get that there's daisies placed in a chair. Is it a chair?
yes.
It's hers.
There's a bench.
a bench that's hers and it has the
Yes.
flowers there.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's there. She's there at the wedding and she's there throughout and she's acknowledging this and she
Oh.
just enchants your heart and enchants everybody's heart uh and I get like she wants you to know that she's okay. She wants you to know that she is making so many friends. I get that it's so easy to love her.
Yeah.
And I get that she knows how much you love her and everybody loves her. And she leaves you with that.
Oh,
And
thank you.
you're so welcome.
Oh,
Yeah. I also get, would like Daisy inspired earrings mean anything to you?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just got like these Daisy earrings, but like but more jewelry or dainty. Anyway.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, oh gosh, I can't leave it. These earrings, would you understand that she would have been cremated, is that right?
That's right.
Uh-huh. Would there have been jewelry made out of her ashes?
Out of her thumbprint.
Out of her thumbprint, okay.
Yes.
And so that's something that you have and that you wear.
Yes.
And that is yours. Okay.
Yes.
So I guess that's the jewelry that she's trying to share with me. And I had
Yeah.
Daisy stuck in my head. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So beautiful. And anyway, she's there. She's with you.
Oh,
And I get all her books. She loves books.
yes.
And you have all her books and you go through and might pick one up every now and then and read them to her.
Yes.
Since she's been in spirit and she's acknowledging this. And
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. So, oh,
Wow.
well, so much
That's
love
great.
to you too. Thanks for sharing her with me.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
That was incredible, Becky. Wow.
oh.
that's crazy.
It's beautiful.
It's your loved ones. They know what they need to say. So if I can only
Mhm.
just allow them to say what they gotta say.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let me just take a drink of water real quick. All right. Okay, so let's see. I feel a lot of loved ones here. I have to go with the I feel music and I feel I was in a band. Okay. So I get two people in spirit, and both were in a band. I'm gonna go out on a whim here if you guys don't mind.
Go right ahead.
But okay, so music band, two people. Oh, you wrote that, Kathy. Okay. I keep getting tripped up by that. But would you understand a male and a female in spirit in a band together? Okay, so Shannon, yes, but she's alive. Okay, Lucy, would you understand? So you have your daughter in spirit, she's alive, but would you have son in spirit who was also in a band?
So you spoke to Lucy
No,
before.
okay. No, my son is in spirit. Oh, so Lucy, okay, and he was in a band. Was your daughter in the band with him?
Here, I've asked her to unmute so she can answer you.
Okay. Okay, his girlfriend was in the band with him, and is she in spirit too?
That particular girlfriend is not. She's still alive. So he collaborated with several other artists, and one of the girls that he collaborated with, Samantha in particular, she's still alive, but he made all kinds of music, like different with different kinds of genres and different kinds of people, and music was his life. He loved it.
Okay, amazing. Yes. So, and would there be a female who is also in the band with him that would also be in spirit?
So there might be that
There
I
might be,
don't know of.
but you don't know. Okay, that's
The one
fair.
I'm thinking of, to my knowledge, is still alive.
Okay.
Hopefully, God bless. I hope she's still alive.
Right. And so Lucy, you can stay unmuted, and then let's also unmute Shannon. So Shannon says, my son is in a band. Is he in spirit? Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes. So is your
Okay.
son in spirit?
Yes, he is.
Okay, and he was in a band?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see how this goes. Okay.
Okay.
And Shannon, would you also know that there would be a female band member in spirit as well?
That I don't know.
Okay. All right. So let's just pause on that part. Okay. So son and spirit in a band. Would you also know that they would have recorded like an album?
Yes.
Yes and yes. Okay.
Okay.
And there were also females in the band
Yes.
for both.
Mine is no. It's just men. It's just men. Just boys.
Mine's a yes.
Just boys. Yours a yes. Okay. Okay, let's just keep these still open. Yeah, and I know that I would have sang. I would have like projected my voice. So Lucy could take the singing. Can you take that too, Shannon?
I can, yes.
Okay. And I get that he also would have written the lyrics to these songs. Lucy's a yes, Shannon's
It participated in it, yes.
participating in lyric writing. And I get that you would understand he would have a book with his lyrics. You have his creations, his book with his lyrics. So Lucy's a yes. Shannon?
I do. I have that, yes.
Okay, beautiful. And I get that you have this book of his own lyrics in his own writing. And would you understand that after he passed, his band members have brought some of those lyrics to life and created a new song?
Yes.
Yes, for Lucy. Shannon?
I don't know on that.
I don't know. Okay. And so creating a new song, Lucy, would you understand, because Shannon may not know if this has happened or not. So stay in the loop, Shannon.
Okay.
But definitely your sons are here, both of you. So they're having a fun time in this band, in the spirit. But anyway, I get that this song was presented at his memorial. Is that right, Lucy?
Yes.
Yes. And
But the original version, not the new one.
the original version.
Yes, before it was a work in progress, so it was in like its middle stage.
But they finished it and presented it at the memorial for him. Is that right?
So it's gotten polished up more since then, but at that version of it at the time that's
okay.
when I first heard it. Yeah.
And so then the band would have, you like you said, polished it up and like presented it. And I get that everybody gets a copy of this. Like everybody.
So they could
get, like-
download it from.
Okay. So that's like the new wave of how people get these. Yeah. So down. But I get that. I get that this is something that was like he had a part in this. He's in spirit. The band members are here, and they work together.
Yes.
I understand that, and I get that they would have used some of his instruments as well in the recording.
So most of them were electronic. So a lot of it was done in a studio. So they were done.
So if I could just pause you there, could you understand? So you said the digital. Would you understand that he created his own beats and they would use
Yes,
his own beats
they
in
were.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I get, and that's what he wanted, and it's like they're working together, and I get that. Yes, he works together with them, and I get these band members, and they like treat you as their mom. Like I get that you are kind of like you're a family, a soul family with them. Is that right? And I get that. I just understand that, and I get that. That they like remind you of your son and will say things that are supportive, and I get it's because that's what he wants you to hear, and he also works with you too. He inspires you, and I get, yes, he has this book of lyrics, and also you're writing with him as well with your book. Would you understand having a journal or a book that you're writing as well with him?
Well, that's what he keeps telling me it's time to do. I just keep telling him I don't have time.
Uh-oh.
Many of us on here can relate to that one, huh?
Um,
We all have a book to write. This is not an easy walk for any of us. And I'm sure
absolutely.
each one of us could take a chapter and we would write a very painful bestseller.
But he's here, and I get that you have his book of his lyrics, and you read them, and you can hear his voice when you read them, and it's him, and he's acknowledging this, and he wants you to trust in it. And when you hear his voice as you move through your daily life, that's still him, and he takes care of his mama, and you better believe he's watching after you. And he's handsome. Yes, beautiful. Yes, I get that you two share a beautiful bond, and he's taking care of you and making sure that you take care of you as well. And he so naturally just is right there with you. Yeah. Thank
I
you.
want to share one thing with all of you that he keeps telling me. I heard in a yoga retreat. You deserve the love you give to others. To all us moms and dads. We give so much to everyone else. We deserve that love for ourselves, and we need to take care of ourselves. And he keeps telling me that, Mama, you deserve the love you give to others. I think we could all use to hear that now.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Becky.
Oh, so much love to you. So much love to everybody. And
These are
honestly,
happy tears.
good. They're healing tears, and they're tears of love. It's the profound love that have no words. And thank you for
Thank you.
letting me connect with him.
Love and light.
Absolutely. Absolutely to you all. Yes. And Lucy, I just have to share that, like, him nudging you to speak up and to share these things, just acknowledging you for doing that. and how naturally he speaks through you and for you. So, yeah.
Every day.
Mhm.
Every day he sends me the most wonderful signs, and I know a lot of people don't believe me, but he sends me feathers. So this weekend I was in New York at a funeral for his uncle. And I know only you guys would believe this because it's kind of unreal. But you know how many of us get like hearts, and we get fireflies and all kinds of things. Well, it's stuck to my purse now, but I found these on the floor in New York City. Who sends you a heart, a feather, and a firefly in a jar on the floor in New York City?
Mm.
He's got a sense of humor. My sister was like, don't pick it up, it's got germs. I'm like, are you kidding me? COVID can't kill me. This ain't gonna kill me either. So don't worry, we're good.
Beautiful. Thank you,
Yes.
Lucy.
It's enchanting your world. It's beautiful.
All right, do we have time for one more, Becky?
Um,
Okay.
let's see. I feel I feel we should leave it here.
Okay.
And I am just sending you all my love and all the peripheral connections and messages that you have been bathed with our time together. Allow for those beautiful knowings to soak in. And it moves beyond our time together as well, and throughout your daily life. And I hope that this could be a new chapter in your relationship together, one that unfolds in beautiful ways. And just sending you all my love and support. So thank you.
Thank you. Becky, can you take just a minute and tell everyone about your meditations and your website and the book, right? You have a book?
Yes. So every Monday morning, I share a live meditation. I call it my Monday morning meditation group, and it's free, and it's live via Zoom at 6 a.m. Mountain Time. And I record a meditation, and then I share it with the group, and then we have time to talk about the meditation afterwards. That part's not recorded, just the meditation is. And then I upload the meditation to YouTube. I have a YouTube meditation channel, so you could enjoy those meditations. And Kathy put it in the chat. And then I also am a co-author in the book, The Last Breath. It's messages from heaven and journeys. It's anthology, so from mediums all around the world, sharing their stories, their messages from heaven, their journey into mediumship. I share my chapter number 23, in one of my messages from a loved one. So that might be something to look into. You could find The Last Breath on Amazon. And also starting in January, I'm holding the course Revealing Your Intuition and Spirit Connection. It's a 10-week course, and it's there to help support you in connecting with your natural intuition. And I provide practices and exercises and tips and tools to reveal your intuition and your natural connection to spirit. And I would be honored to share that with you. And there is a Helping Parents Heal discount with that too, if you're interested. And feel free to check it all out on the website too.
Right. And is that how people can contact you if they'd like a reading, is through your website?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well, this has been just an amazing evening, such great validations. And anyone that did get a validation this evening, Elizabeth always loves to put them in the newsletter. So please feel free to write to her, Elizabeth at helpingparentsheal.org, and send a picture of your child with a story. Would love to put it in the newsletter. And we ask everyone to unmute themselves and say thank you and good night. And thank you, Becky. I hope you'll come back in the new year and do this again for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Good
much.
night, everybody. Join Galen tomorrow if you'd like for her meeting, and we'll see you back here on Monday with Julie Ryan. Okay, good night, everybody. Love
Good
you,
night.
everyone.
Right, thank